What if I told you players are literally getting vaporized in ARC Raiders, and the devs might be hiding something way bigger? Because after this Flashpoint update, it's not just a content drop. It might be a warning. Because this Flashpoint update, it didn't just add content. It may have unleashed something across the entire map. We're breaking down everything. The new map condition nobody fully understands. The floating menace spreading across the Rust Belt. Brand new weapons and gadgets. The new cosmetics and the community reactions. And trust me, one of these changes might completely change how you play the game. But first, we need to talk about the mistake that started all of this. So here's what the update tells us. Someone forgot to close the Stella Montis doors on their way out, and because of that, a floating menace is now spreading across Blue Gate, Buried City, Spaceport, and Dam Battlegrounds. Let that sink in. This isn't a small event, this is a map-wide condition. Instead of threats being isolated in Stella Montis, they're now showing up everywhere, which means no more safe routes, no more predictable farming, no more controlled engagements. So be honest, do you like that chaos, or do you think it ruins the strategy? Because this directly connects to what players are experiencing right now. That cryptic message, contact lost, melted, team never returned, vaporized, hits way harder now, because this new floating menace might actually be what's causing it. And now we know a little more about what that could be. Whatever the assessor is doing, it must be important, because a new flying ARC type has been spotted stalking the areas around the operation. It's already earning notoriety among raiders for its devastating laser attacks and idiosyncratic attack patterns. They're calling it the Vaporizer. But here's where things get interesting. Some players are already saying this feels very familiar, like it's basically a reskinned Rocketeer, but with even more pressure, because unlike something like the Firefly, it doesn't seem to have a clear cooldown. So instead of windows to breathe, you're constantly under threat. And that's where the update starts to feel very different. Because while the world is getting more dangerous, you're also getting new tools to fight back. And these are actually a big deal. The Canto is a close-quarters submachine gun using medium ammo, designed to keep ARC at a distance while also handling opportunistic raiders. This is basically your panic weapon when things get chaotic. Then there's the Dolabra, an energy shotgun that can fire a wide burst or a focused funnel of electricity, meaning you can adapt mid-fight depending on the situation. It's especially strong against ARC armor plating, but the way you get it is risky, because you'll need to run the close scrutiny ARC operation for the best chance at the blueprint. So now you're choosing risk harder content or miss out on one of the best weapons. And then there's the Surge Coil, which might be the most underrated addition. It's a deployable device that periodically electrifies its surroundings, shocking anything that gets close. Think about what that actually means. You can lock down loot areas, protect yourself while looting, and punish players trying to third-party you. This is a gameplay changer. Would you use it aggressively or defensively? Real quick, we need to talk about something that doesn't affect gameplay, but people are still arguing about. The new Brigade set and Wasp Hunter set. And I'm gonna be honest here, the Brigade set helmet, I love it. Like genuinely one of the best looking helmets they've added so far. It's clean, it's aggressive, and it actually feels like it fits the ARC Raiders world. But the rest of the outfit? Kinda lackluster. It doesn't hit the same. And that creates a weird situation because now I'm sitting here like, do I get the set just for the helmet? Which, honestly, I still might. Be real. Have you ever bought a skin just because you liked one piece? Now the Wasp Hunter set? That's a different story. That one is actually unique, distinct, and stands out immediately. It feels like they experimented more with the design. So overall, the cosmetics in this update are kind of mixed. Brigade has an amazing helmet but a mid-outfit, while Wasp Hunter feels more complete and creative. But again, this is one of those things where your opinion might be completely different. So I want to know, which set are you rocking? Brigade, Wasp Hunter, or neither? Because while skins are cool, they're not going to save you from getting vaporized. Now under all of this, there's still the player project system tying everything together. New enemies, new map conditions, and new gear all feeding into progression. But we still don't fully understand how deep that system goes yet. And that uncertainty leads to the biggest issue, because everything in this update points to one thing. The game is getting harder. More threats across all maps, stronger enemy presence, higher risk for better rewards. So now the community is divided. One side says this is exactly what the game needed. It finally feels intense and dangerous. The other side says this isn't new content. It's just more pressure. And you need to decide where you stand. So let's connect everything. Doors left open, a spreading floating menace, players getting vaporized, and new weapons pushing you into riskier gameplay. Is Flashpoint a smart evolution that makes the game more dynamic? Or is it a shortcut, reusing threats and just turning up the difficulty? I want real answers. Is this update actually good, or does it just feel like content? And are you excited to try the new weapons? Or do you think they're just there to compensate for the chaos?